Oh my god. Alrighty, hello everyone, my name is Cynistic, and we are playing Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego! Now, some people may not know, I think I've been a little bit stressed in my life. Sometimes I just want to dwindle down and play my childhood games, as I did with Secret Paths of the Sea. So this is another game that, this is literally another game that I've been trying to figure out how to play on my computer for like forever. Oh my god, look, it's my name. It's me! So again, another story is that me and like my whatchamacallit, elder sibling were playing games as we were younger, and this was also another game where I didn't play it, I watched them play it, and I was just like, wow, you're so smart, oh my gosh, I don't think I would solve any of it. So here I am today, being like, no, me, Cynistic, will solve Carmen Sandiego and get the validation that I need. And also, I just like revisiting all these old games that I used to play when I was younger, so that's just probably gonna be another thing that's gonna reoccur on my channel, plus all the other games that I'll be playing. So anyway, let's sit back, relax, and dive deep into Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, because from what I remember, like, since this is still a child's game, it shouldn't be that hard, so let's dive in. Hopefully this still works when I play it tomorrow. Oh man, did anyone else play these kind of games when they were younger? I feel like it's just me and my family.
Let's go.
Oh man, it's Carmen. Ooh shit. Carmen's about to steal San Diego. Oh dude, she's like breaking in. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Yeah. Ooh, she exploded the door. Like, dang. You know what? If anything, we're probably gonna learn a lot just by playing this game too, because it's very I think it's an educational game as well. So. Ooh, Carmen, there you go. Just stealing the
Mine
thing.
at last. The one and only Acme Chrono Skimmer. Prepare for a wild ride, my friends. This new time travel device will allow us to tunnel back in time and steal history's greatest treasures.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to drop each of you off at a different time and place in history. Your job is to steal an historical object. Each of you will receive a note revealing exactly where to hide until I pick you up. Don't forget, tear up that note so no Acme agents can track you down. Chrono Skimmer activated. History awaits!
Welcome to Acme Time Net Time Pilot. We've got a major problem. Carmen Sandiego, the world's most notorious thief, just stole our Chrono Skimmer. What's a Chrono Skimmer?
Yeah.
The only time travel device on the planet, that's all.
Oh, really?
Now Carmen and her cohorts control it, and they're on their way to steal historic treasures from the past. If they succeed, all of world history will get thrown out of whack. Only one person can stop them.
Oh my god, it's me?
You!
Ah!
I'll tell you how. Wherever the Chrono Skimmer goes, it leaves a time tunnel behind.
Uh-huh.
Think of it as a passage between two holes in the fabric of time.
Like a pipe?
It was a problem we never got around to fixing, and it's a good thing we didn't, because now you can follow the thieves' trail through the time tunnels.
Time tunnels?
There's the time portal.
What the?
So jump in and I'll give you more details while you travel. It's
So-
takeoff time, time pilot.
Okay. Okay, I have so many questions. Wait, so, okay, there's just a hole that's left and we can
When
just...
you're here
Oh.
in the tunnel, I can talk to you, but once you're in the past, I'll be out of contact. In fact, I won't even be born yet. But don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'll send along an Acme good guy to help you. This first trip is a long one. You're going all the way back to ancient Egypt, where
Ooh,
there's
Egypt.
something vile on the Nile. Queen Hatshepsut should have taken the throne by now, but it hasn't happened. Find out why.
Okay.
Here's Antiquity now. She's got your Chronopedia and your Acme time cuffs. Carmen always leaves a note telling her crooks where to hide, so collect any note scraps you may find. And here's the most important thing. Carmen and her creeps have messed up history, so do the world a favor and set things straight.
Alright, you can count on me, Chief. I can reset history, even though I have a lot of questions.
Whoa, Time traveling always gives me a head rush. Cool. Hi there, pilot. I'm Antiquity, your trusty Acme good guide. We're in ancient Egypt, circa 1490 BCE. That's over 3,000 years backwards in time.
Jeez.
We'd better get investigating. Just tap on that boatman to talk with him. Then select the question to ask him. Oh, and remember, I'm here to help. If you get stuck, you can ask me for advice anytime.
What does... Okay, I have so many questions. What does Acme mean? And also, like, wait, so there's one time turner, but then, like, so why is there a portal that leaves... Okay, Antiquity.
Have a question?
Yeah, and can you tell me what's going on? I think I'm still a little bit confused because it's still up to me. Okay, cool. We're in Egypt. What should we do now?
Let's start by talking to that boatman over there. He'll know what's going on.
Okay, thanks, Anne. Alrighty, so we're in Egypt and we're gonna figure out how to get history. Yeah, I was gonna ask, why does Carmen want to steal all the history items anyway?
Welcome, strangers. You can talk to me by selecting any of the questions below.
How can you see that? How can you see the questions? I thought that was just a me thing. Who is Queen Hatshepsut?
Who, you ask? Why, Hatshepsut is the great queen and pharaoh of Upper and Lower Egypt.
Okay, Hatshepsut is the queen of Pharaoh, Upper and Lower Egypt. Are there two different places of Egypt? I thought Egypt was just one place.
A pharaoh is a descendant of the gods who rule over all the people.
Oh yeah,
Egypt.
what is a pharaoh? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Where does a pharaoh rule from?
Ah, the very name yields a clue. The word pharaoh means greatest house, and all the great pharaohs live in splendid houses indeed. Palaces, really.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of okay? I remember, like, isn't like great palaces built on like really bad slavery though?
It
what is
seems
troubling
that
Hatshepsut?
cannot properly bury her recently departed husband, the revered pharaoh Thutmose II.
Okay, I gotta calm down. Say the question first. Okay, so Queen Hatshepsut can't bury her husband, but why can't she bury her husband? Oh yeah, why can't Hatshepsut bury her husband properly?
She needs the Egyptian Book of the Dead to prepare her husband's mummy. But the book has vanished.
Okay, where is it? How did the Book of the Dead disappear?
Some say that a strangely attired rogue stole the book outright. The theft has sent a shockwave up and down the Nile.
Ooh, that's kind of sus. Can you take us to Hatshepsut's temple in your boat?
Certainly, but first you must assist me.
Oh, okay, you want a bribe? Alright. How can we assist you?
That sack on the riverbank contains my supplies for preparing mummies. Please move it onto my craft.
To move that bag, pilot, click down and hold. Then drag it up onto the boat.
Okay, yeah.
I
did it!
For carrying my provisions on board. It will be darkest night by the time we land, so please take one of my spare torches from the boat. You'll need it.
Man, that dude could have just like moved that to his boat without me having to do that.
All is in order. Now my oars will carry us to Hatshepsut's temple.
Hatshepsut.
We're ready to shove off. Take another look around if you like. If not, let the boatman know we're ready to cruise the Nile.
I like how he doesn't have a name. His name is just Boatman. So what's the boat?
My trusty boat can outrun a crocodile any day, which is good, because the Nile has lots of crocodiles.
They do? I didn't know that. Nile River.
The Nile River floods once a year, and our farmers use irrigation canals to bring the life-giving water to their crops. The annual flood is a big event in Egypt.
How do you
The
know?
Nile flood also washes up a fertile black mud, great for farming. This mud was so important to the Egyptians that the color black represented life.
But how do you know when the flood comes? Like, do you just guess and then you're ready, or is it just like you're always on like to prepare 24/7?
The Sphinx is a curious old creature with a pharaoh's head and a lion's body. It was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu in the Old Kingdom over 1,000 years ago. Now that's old.
He speaks like he's living in the 2000s.
The Great Pyramid is considered the best crafted structure on Earth. It's made of thousands of huge stone slabs, carefully fitted together. It's a staggering feat.
Yeah, but again, slavery, right? Wasn't that a big thing back in the Nile or Egypt?
3,000 years of human history doesn't mean much to those stars. They've been shining for millions of centuries.
Oh wow, shining. They're just trying to flex out all day, every day, huh? Okay, we looked at everything, talked to the boatman, woven bag.
Thank you for loading those mummy-making supplies. They will be of great use at the temple.
Okay, cool. If y'all know anything about these kind of games, is you gotta interact with everything. So I guess, is there anything we can talk to Antiquity? Are we done looking here, Anne?
I think we're done here. Let's ask the boatman for a lift down the Nile.
Oh man, I think as a child this would probably be pretty easy to go down, huh?
Let's ask the boatman for a lift down the Nile. Just give him a tap on the shoulder.
What? Anne, you're telling me we can't just walk down the Nile?
Hello again. Can you believe the troubles besetting poor Queen Hatshepsut?
Man, yeah, can't believe that. Hey, now can we leave for Hatshepsut's temple?
As you wish. Hold on while I push off.
I'm holding! Oh my god, what the fuck, Anne? Oh hey!
What a smooth
That was
trip down the
quick.
Nile. Well, here we are at the temple.
Uh-huh.
The woman over there must be Hatshepsut.
Wow, she's just standing out in the open, huh? Oh, a note.
Hey, that must be a shred of the secret note Carmen wrote for her thief.
Uh-huh.
Once we find all the pieces of Carmen's note, we'll be able to deduce the thief's hiding spot.
Dig a perfect hiding place in a pharaoh's resting space. So he or she's inside not a temple, like oh my god, the pyramids. I was about to literally say like the triangle thing, the 3D triangle.
Good day, travelers. Have you come to offer aid?
Okay, this is probably a language thing, but I'm gonna assume they didn't all speak English back then. What seems to be the problem?
All is in crisis. First, my husband, Pharaoh Thutmose II, passed from this life.
Yeah, that sucks.
And now I cannot even arrange for his safe passage to the next world, because someone has stolen the Book of the Dead.
Ooh, yeah, that sucks. How can a book affect your dead husband's travel plans? What the fuck? That just makes it sound like he's like going somewhere and not actually dead.
The Book of the Dead is not just any book. It helps us Egyptians prepare a body into a well-preserved mummy. The book is then entombed with the mummy to serve as guide in the afterlife.
Wait, so are you telling me you only have one of these books? What if someone else dies close to you? How are they gonna get like a good guidance to the afterlife? Is it just only your husband that gets this treatment? What will happen if your husband isn't properly buried?
If not properly mummified, my husband will be vulnerable to evil spirits.
Oh.
Only the Book of the Dead can guide and protect him in the realm of the dead.
You gotta get more books of the dead though, Hatshepsut. I feel like that's a little bit of a problem. Who are you again?
And who are you that you do not know? I am His Majesty, Makare Hatshepsut, esteemed pharaoh over the upper and lower lands of Egypt.
Okay, cool. Did you just call yourself His Majesty? What if I say this all with like a sarcastic tone,
Indeed,
man?
I am a woman, but since Egyptian pharaohs are typically male, convention demands that I be addressed as a man and wear an official beard. It is a strange situation, but nothing I cannot handle.
Okay, Hatshepsut, that's cool. How did you become a pharaoh?
When my husband Pharaoh Thutmose II passed on, his son Thutmose III was only 5 years old and too young to rule. I, therefore, took the throne for myself, and I've discovered it suits me exceedingly well.
Okay, I mean, like, that's cool, you know, take the power, yeah, that makes sense. Like, your son doesn't know much. Okay, how can we help you?
Observe the distant tomb
I see
in
it.
the Valley of the Kings. Within, my head priest labors at the side of my late husband. Please, enter the tomb and help the head priest finish the mummification ceremony.
How can we help them finish the ceremony if we don't have the book, though?
Hey, don't forget, we can always re-ask any questions we've already brought up.
Antiquity, I don't need your advice right now, but that's fine. Okay, what else is here that I can poke around at? Okay, the sky.
Blessed star! By watching Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, I can make a yearly calendar. I can also predict when the Nile will flood its banks. Only we pharaohs have this secret information.
Ah, okay.
This ability to create calendars and predict the flooding of the Nile helped convince ancient Egyptians that the pharaohs were gods.
But in reality, it kind of seems like they were kind of like crooks. right? Because I feel like shouldn't everyone just know that information? But I understand the sentiment of like, oh, I gotta be all godly.
The magnificent temples of Egypt are all the rage nowadays.
All the rage.
They're much more popular than those stuffy old-fashioned pyramids. My temple at Der El Bahri is the grandest of all.
Queen Hatshepsut built many monuments. But when her nephew, Thutmose III, succeeded her, he destroyed most of them. This temple is the only one that will survive to the modern age.
How old is Thutmose III? You just said he was 5 when your king husband died. But then how did he destroy all of them if he was just like 5 years old? Like 5-year-olds don't have that big of a strength to destroy buildings.
These myrrh trees weep precious oils valued for their healing properties and scented smoke. My traders brought them back from their voyage to Punt.
The voyage to Punt, near Somalia, brought back rare woods, precious oils, and detailed information about African plants and animals. Murals of these African species can still be seen on the walls of Hatshepsut's temple in the 20th century.
She's saying, I love how there's no, hey, you came from the future? Y'all look different. It's like, nope, we don't even acknowledge that we're here from the future. So.
The magnificent temples of Egypt are all the rage nowadays.
Oh, no, I already, I clicked on that already. I clicked on that. I think that should be it. Look at all the information, this is nice. Whoa, wait, pick up torch. Oh, can I like, oh yeah.
Way to go. Now we'll turn up the heat on this case.
God, I'm so smart.
That flaming torch may serve to enlighten our investigation.
See, y'all didn't even have to tell me to do that. I just knew on instinct. Watch me, true gamer here.
May the gods protect you.
Oh, thank you, Hatshepsut.
Welcome. Have you come to help me prepare the deceased pharaoh for his mummified voyage to the afterlife?
Apparently so.
First we meet a pharaoh with a fake beard. Now we need to make a body into a mummy. This is one strange investigation.
He looks pretty alive for someone being dead.
I'll bet Thutmose II looked better when he was ruling 10 million people.
We recently removed the pharaoh's internal organs and packed him in salty natron to dry out. He has had better days.
Well, you did a good job with that because I don't even see any cut marks anywhere.
Greetings, strangers. It's just you and me, and of course the mummy. Perhaps you'd like to help.
Wow, everyone's so open. Oh my gosh, and we're just here invading their territory? Like, come on. Okay, what's the problem?
We've been hard at work here, transforming dear Thutmose into a proper mummy for his trip to the afterlife. But all my assistants have run off looking for the thief who stole our Book of the Dead.
Oh, okay, got it.
I can't finish this mummy all by myself.
Okay, gotcha. So everyone else is like looking for the book, but you still need to do the mummification, so then you put them in. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You don't need the book to like mummify someone. What needs to be done to finish the mummy?
Well, actually, I'm at a loss. As head priest, I rarely have to do the dirty work myself. I'm really more of a mummy manager. So with my helpers gone, I don't know what to do next.
Okay, mummy manager. All right. How can we help you? Maybe we can just figure out some shit here.
Somewhere in this tomb lies a second set of mummy-making instructions. But protocol demands that the head priest, that's me, avoid getting dusty. Luckily, you scruffy-looking visitors look perfect for the search.
Yeah, sure. Okay, before we go anything, let's ask more questions. What happened to your head?
Ah, you must mean my ceremonial mask. This mask represents Anubis, a fearsome god with the head of a desert jackal.
Ah, does it do anything for you? Oh, so is Anubis the god of the dogs?
Hardly. Anubis is the god of the dead, who weighs your heart before you enter the underworld.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So, like, so does he, like, help out Hades with all sort of that death thing? Does the god Anubis really weigh my heart? Does the god of Anubis really weigh my heart?
Not precisely. He weighs your heart against the feather of truth to judge your worthiness. After death, the worthy go on to the afterlife, while the evil are gobbled up by the ever-famished monster, Amit.
Amit? Man, I don't want to meet Amit then. If we find the burial instructions, are we finished? Wow, that's so rude. I'll ask it anyway.
Not exactly. The instructions will help us finish making the mummy, but we'll still need the Book of the Dead afterwards. For now, let's just stick to the mummy making.
Alrighty, cool. Okay, thanks. Let's go see in here. It's probably really dark,
it's
right?
Dark as
Yeah.
a tomb in here. Oh, yeah, we are in a tomb.
Oh, Anne, you so silly.
Our time thief was in this tomb and dropped a piece of Carmen's note.
Seek out a form to hide behind. Wow, they really cut this paper up pretty smoothly. Okay, my guess for the villain is that they're probably in the... Oh my gosh, what's it called? Pyramid! Pyramid. Maybe in the same room where the husband died, like Thutmose II, and they're maybe like sitting behind them or something. Ooh. Oh, okay, wait. This. Put the thing here. Then you wrap it, and then you like put like a mask on. Okay, do I need to memorize that? I should have brought some paper. I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go. Okay, we gotta go with slug, bowl, line, then bird, then like head, pear, and then you put like some vinegar, and then you wrap it, and then you put a mask on.
Did you see those hieroglyphs on the wall? I wonder what they mean.
And they're probably the process of how to make a
Enough
mummification.
exploring. Are you ready to begin the mummy preparing ceremonies?
What happens if
We've seen the sights. Okay, pilot, let's start the ceremony.
Can I save? Wait, ooh, look at this encyclopedia. Okay, I'll have to open this before every chapter so we can just see the background. Like, we don't want to miss anything on the history here. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Is there a way to save in this game? Save? Actually, no, yeah, I'll just do it and then I'll just figure out the save. Okay, I believe it. Yeah, it was slug.
Correct. The oil keeps the skin soft.
Oh.
Cool. The hieroglyphs on that jar really do mean oil.
Wait, how does he know? How do you know that's right? You don't know how to make it though. Only I do because I looked inside. Okay, I'm gonna fuck this up for you just so you can get me wrong.
Stop! The mask is premature! How will we wrap the body for its lengthy vacation if the mask is already fixed in place? What a mess! We'll have to begin again. Let me restore the mummy to its original condition.
Let's have another look at those hieroglyphs while the priest cleans up in here.
Okay, another way to save the game. Okay. I mean, he did have an interesting reaction. I don't know. I kind of want to fuck up again.
Everything is cleaned up in here. Let us begin the mummy making again.
How about the bird?
No. If you drape the cloth over first, how will we give the skin its final beauty treatment? What a mess.
Back we go.
Okay, let's. What? How much? We have 3 more ways to fuck up. Let's do that before
Everything
we do
is
anything.
cleaned up in here.
Okay.
Stop! The honey may be sweet in the afterworld, but in the real world, it will attract bugs. What a mess!
Let's...
Okay. Okay, it seems like you really only use 3 of the actual potion things on top, and everything else kind of just seems like you do it by hand. Oh wait, you know what I'm not getting? Okay, this means this means that, and this means that. I didn't realize it was actually just 3 steps and not just 6 steps. Okay, yeah, no, I know what to do. And now let me just fuck
What's
up.
up, pilot?
Oh, oh shit. Oh, I didn't even know I could talk to her. What's our mission for the head priest,
He can't
Anne?
seem to manage finishing the mummy himself. He'll need our help figuring out the final mummification steps.
And you better be glad I'm asking you this outside where the head priest is so he doesn't hear us talking smack. What were those drawings in the dark room, Anne?
Those hieroglyphs and symbols seem to be all about mummy making. I'll bet they can help us get Thutmose II ready for the afterlife.
Okay, thanks, Anne. Alright, let's go back.
Everything is cleaned up in...
Okay, I know it's this one, and I know it's this one. We did this. Now what is this one?
No, we can't use that wine now. It will stain everything. What a mess.
It looks like more like barbecue sauce to me, but you know, hey, it's all good. Alrighty. What happens if I do this like in the order, but then also
Correct.
mess it up? Like, No.
Stop! What?
Back we go.
Okay.
Everything is
Okay. I'll do it right.
correct. The oil keeps the skin soft.
Cool. The hieroglyphs on that jar really do mean oil.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, that's right. This resin-soaked cloth protects the body from air and helps it hold the proper shape. Even in death, a pharaoh must keep up appearances.
Excellent. More genuine hieroglyphs decoded.
Alrighty.
This mask is adorned with prayers to protect the mummy's head from evil spirits.
Oh, that's cool.
Praise the gods! That's a wrap. We still need the Book of the Dead, but for now, let's move the mummy to the final burial chamber.
Okay, cool. You need help with that? Oh.
Whoa, we're in the burial tomb. Let's dig out our thief and recover the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Oh, look, another piece of paper.
All right.
Yeah!
That's the final piece of Carmen's note.
Sucks.
Let's read it, then use the Chronopedia to figure out her hidden meaning. Once we do, we'll know the spot where our thief is hiding.
Alright, let's see. Dig a perfect hiding place in the pharaoh's resting place. Seek out a form to hide behind. The king of gods will do just fine. So they're hiding behind the hieroglyph. That's the king. So that's which one's the utmost, right?
I'll activate the time cuffs straight away. Once they're active, use them on the hiding spot indicated in Carmen's note. And remember, the Chronopedia can help us figure out what the Carmen note means.
I don't need the Chronopedia. I know. Okay. Small boat.
This little
Ooh.
skiff took the ultimate plunge. It transported the dead to the Egyptian afterlife.
Uh-huh. Is the Egyptian afterlife different from like the normal afterlife, or is it like a different section?
The Egyptians prepared for everything. Food and drink were placed in the tombs of the dead for their long journey to the afterlife.
Okay. Ah. Well, it's probably Anubis, right?
That serious-looking dude is Osiris, the god of the underworld. Not the best guy to take a loan from.
Oh. Okay, so then, or maybe, is it one of those things where it's just like a different version of like the underworld? Yeah, it's probably that different thing where it's like different versions of like, concepts. So like...
This slender, ibis-headed individual is Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. A real philosophical sort.
Okay, cool.
This gentleman is Amun-Re, the sun god.
Ooh, Amun-Re.
Legend has it that every 12 hours, he and the sun rode across the sky in a boat.
I like Amun-Re so far. He seems like the coolest.
That's Isis, the mother goddess, who brought the mummified Osiris back to life.
Mm-hmm.
This hungry-looking fellow is Anubis, god of death. His jackal head represents the real jackals that roamed Egyptian graveyards. Don't toss him a bone.
You know how funny that would be though? It's like you come across Anubis and then you just toss him some like food, some dog food, just because he has the thing on his head. Or not dog food, jackal food. Okay, well...
That's...
King of Gods. Either Osiris or Anubis, but let me go back in the book and see. Is it not Osiris? Religion was extremely important. Okay. Queen Hatshepsut. Okay. During Middle Kingdom, the sun god became known as Amun-Re, the king of the gods. Oh, hey! They really separated that out for us, so it's Amun-Re, right?
This gentleman is Amun...
Yeah, Amun-Re.
Bullseye! Carmen's note
Yes.
pointed to the king of
Yes.
the gods. And that means Amun-Re, the Egyptian sun god.
Gosh, I'm so on it! Let's go!
This case is sealed shut. Servile is under wraps. And the Book of the Dead is
Servile?
back on track.
Wait, we didn't even grab the book. Okay, it's fine, I guess.
Let's go, Servile. We've got a nice
Servile.
damp Acme cell where you can kick back and rust.
You
Oh.
have put the lid on my dark deeds for now, Acme agents. But you shall never seal my armored coat!
Aw.
Congratulations! You snagged that sneaky Servile.
I sure
bagged
did.
the Book of the Dead and even managed to mummify a pharaoh. I salute you.
Oh my gosh, she's so
Thanks to
encouraging.
you, the ancient ruler will have laughter in the afterlife and Egyptian history is restored.
Ooh.
Great job. There's another case ahead if you want to take it. Ready to get right back to work?
I mean, I'm always ready to get back to work. I need to save though. Can I save? I don't want to like mess this up, so Oh, shit. Alright, I guess that's how I did it. Okay, on to the next episode.